Good day. We are here to present our infographics about the Republic Act No. 9262. RA 9262 is the Anti-Violence Against Women and Their Children Act of 2004. It seeks to address the prevalence of violence against women and children, abuses on women and their children by their partners like husband or ex-husband, live-in partner or ex-live-in partner, boyfriend or girlfriend, ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend, or dating partner or ex-dating partner.
What is VAW-free under the law? It refers to any act or series of acts committed by any person against women who is his wife, former wife, or against a woman with whom the person has or had a sexual or dating relationship, or with whom he has a common child, or against her child, whether legitimate or illegitimate, within or without the family abode, which result in or is likely to result in a physical, sexual, psychological harm or suffering, or economic abuse, including threats of such acts, a battery, assault, coercion, harassment, or arbitrary deprivation of liberty.
What are the types of violence under this law? First, we have physical violence, which includes bodily or physical harm. Second, we have sexual violence, which is an act that is sexual in nature committed against a woman or her child. Third, we have psychological violence, which entails an act causing or likely to cause mental or emotional sufferings. Lastly, we have economic abuse, wherein it is an act that attempts to make a woman financially dependent.
So, who are protected in this law? Women, children of the abused women, it's either legitimate or illegitimate, under her care and custody, within or without in the family abode. What are the penalties for committing VAW-free? If the court have proven that the offender is guilty of the crime, he may be imprisoned and will be obliged to pay 100,000 to 300,000 in damages. The length of imprisonment depends on the gravity of the crime.
What is protection order? For the purpose of protecting the victim from further harm and enabling the victim to independently regain control over her life, a protection order may be requested to stop further violent act against the woman or her child, or to grant other necessary relief.
The implementing rules and regulations of the Magna Carta of Women provides for the establishment of a VAW-free desk in every barangay. That's why all barangay captains are mandated to first designate an area within the barangay hall for the VAW-free desk, and second, designate a VAW-free desk person who is trained in gender-sensitive handling of cases, preferably a woman barangay kagawad or tanod.
Protocol in handling VAW-free cases at barangay level. A victim survivor is accompanied by someone to the barangay, or the victim herself goes to the barangay. First, make the victim survivor comfortable in a safe and private room and gives her water and other immediate needs. Next is assess the situation and get initial information to determine the risks on hand. After the victim has stabilized, conduct an investigation in a gender-sensitive and non-judgmental manner. Inform the victim survivor of her rights and assist her if she decides to apply for barangay protection order. And lastly, assist the victim survivor if she desires to be in a safe shelter and file for a temporary protection order or permanent protection order in the nearest family court.
A victim survivor of anti-violence against women and children is reported by a community member by means of: first, verify the information and if needed, seek assistance from the PNP. Second, assess the situation and facilitate the rescue of the victim survivor and her children. Third, inform the victim survivor of her rights and assist her if she decides to apply for barangay protection order. Fourth, refer her for medical care and temporary shelter and other needs when needed. And lastly, if not done earlier, report the incident within 4 hours to the PNP and CSSDO.
Rape, trafficking in person, and other cases which do not fall under the jurisdiction of the barangay, the victim survivor should seek help from the PNP Women and Children Protection Center or the National Bureau of Investigation. Violence against women and their children is a grave violation of their rights and their freedom. It manifests the gender inequality that continues to be one of the country's social problems. And so this infographic is laid out to include the most vital information that the public should be aware of. We use the color violet and orange to align the UNESCO movement. The orange depicts the sun and the passing of the day, and it carries the message of hope to the brighter future for the victim survivor. And the violet, which is globally recognized as the color of woman, symbolizes dignity and justice.
On the first page of our infographic, you will see an image of a woman representing this VAW-free law, either a child or an adult of whatever race they are. In the middle left part, you will see an image that symbolizes a strong campaign to end violence against women. Also, there are 4 images under the types of violence punishable under this law representing physical, sexual, psychological, and economic violence. We also put an image of a shield and a warning that symbolize protection and penalties for committing VAW-free. On the second page of our infographic, we also put a picture that symbolizes a strong campaign to end violence against women and an image representing the said designated VAW-free desk person. Lastly, we put an icon symbolizing the references we have used and an icon of people symbolizing all the members of this group behind this infographic. We hope you like our presentation and our infographic, which gives you a lot of information and knowledge about this law. Thank you!